Hey you guys, hope you're having a good day. So today we are going to do a more in-depth holiday look. As you can see, gotta go with the red lip. So if you want to see how you can create this really pretty holiday look, we're going to be using the new Friends Makeup Revolution collab palette and the Hipdot Zion palette. To see how we create this, then keep on watching. Alright you guys, let's get this started. This one's a little bit more detailed than the other one that we did. And of course we had to finish off with a red lip. We're going to finish that up after. But we're going to be using the new Makeup Revolution Friends palette. This is the Monica shadow palette. They have a bunch of them from the Friends collection. It's really cute. And they were actually at CVS, which is really cool. And this is what it looks like. Super pretty. I'll do a few swatches, but very pigmented. I really have a lot of good luck with Makeup Revolution, iHeart Revolution. They're like all sister brands all combined into like one website, but these are so pretty. Very pigmented. That is a shimmer shade. Very pretty. You can get a lot of looks with this, but I thought this would be perfect to get this nice holiday look for Thanksgiving. So let's get started because I'm running late as usual. So all I did was I put the e.l.f. eyelid primer, you guys know, and then I put some setting powder. I look crazy now. And let it sit for a few. So what we're going to do to get started is we're going to get a crease shade, just a blending shade just in the crease just to get it started. So what I did was I put Chicken, this color right here, just for a nice blending crease shade just to get going. So I'm just using a Wet n Wild fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to take Chicken very lightly, nothing crazy, and you're just going to tap it off and you're going to put that right in your crease. Just like this, just to get a nice base down for your other shadows. Now this is really pretty. You can use this for Christmas, for other holidays as well. I just thought this would be really fun and with a pop of glitter and color for this holiday. So super excited. It's really fun and it's really, really pretty, especially if you like glitter. And I would definitely put some lashes with this, but since I'm running late, I can't. Next, we're going to take Obsessive, this color right here. Same brush. I'm not switching because we are going to be using, well, I'm using quite a few brushes in this, but I'm going to go and start swiveling that in the same area that I just put Chicken, right in the crease. And if you have hooded eyes, put it a little bit above as well. This is getting our base down for that really gorgeous pomegranate red color. And I'm just swiveling this around just like that, just to get that color, because I want the color to still be seen. As you can see, you can still see it at the top. That's why I'm putting this down. So I'm making it and building it up with the brush. This palette is really, really good, you guys. And it's really affordable and it's really, really pigmented. The colors blend out really nice. Like I said, I have really good luck with Makeup Revolution, iHeart Revolution, whatever, Revolution Pro, whatever sister brands are in that brand. They're really, really good, really easy to use, and they blend out really nice. They kind of remind me of ColourPop in a way, but I think ColourPop's a little bit higher than Makeup Revolution, but I still love them both. They're really, really good, especially for their prices. They're not going to kill your bank getting them. So now that we got that pretty color, we are going to use one more palette because I'm being a little bit extra today. And we're going to be using the Hipdot Zion palette. Sorry, I forgot the name. Brain farting. This palette is another beautiful palette. These colors are stunning. I actually got this from Super Great, which is really, really nice. They're really pretty. All the colors go well together. You can make so many looks with this. And this is another palette that's really pigmented. So I'll just show you the red we're going to be using. Look at that. That is crazy. And these are affordable too. They have a SpongeBob one that we are going to play with at some point. We have a bunch. I have the Hipdot Cenote palette. They're all so pretty. Let me show you the orange up top. I know I'm looking crazy like this. Look at that. That is beautiful. And these aren't super expensive either, but I did get this gifted from Super Great since I redeemed it with my coins. So if you ever want to know about Super Great, just let me know and I can definitely help you, or I could do another live with that. So this is what we're going to use next. We're going to go into this color called Canyon, similar to Obsessive, but a little bit more vibrant. So I'm going to use the same brush, tap it off because this is super pigmented. And you're going to go right in the same area, right in the crease, and then build that up as well. And I do put a little bit in the outer corner just because I want that to be my deepest amount of color. So I'm just layering this down so we can layer that red on top of it. this will be very easy, but more in detail for your holiday looks. And of course, you could switch up the colors, whatever you guys want to do. I just thought it'd be something really pretty, and I cannot wait. I love Christmas looks. They're so freaking pretty. You can make so many different colorful red, green looks, so we're going to have a lot of fun with that. But this is for today. So I'm just building that up the tiniest bit more, a little bit. And I'm just using that same brush. Make sure you get to about your inner corner area and blend it out. This brush is like $1. You can find it at the Dollar Tree. You can find it at Walmart. They're very affordable, they're very accessible, and they work really well. So if you are looking for an affordable brush because you can't afford those big brush sets, which who can, right? Except on like Black Friday and stuff, but this is a really, really good option. And they're soft too. And these last forever. I washed them so many times and they still work really well. So that is what we're looking like right now. So now, like, it does have fallout, this palette, but it's still really good. I don't care if it has fallout as long as the color payoff is worth it and it's blendable and buildable and stuff. So this is definitely that. It's beautiful. So now that we got this down, we're going to go into the color Grounded. It's a little bit deeper of it, like a burnt orange. And you're going to take a little bit more of a precise brush. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. crease blending brush and I'm going to tap into that color. And now we're going to build up right out here, right in the outer corner, just to deepen that because you want this to be your deepest amount of color. So I'm just doing that and I'm blending it out because I want to create a little bit of length to make my eyes look a little bit bigger since I do have such small eyes and they're hooded. But you can definitely do whatever shapes your eye the best because everybody's eye shape is different. So not every look the way I create it is going to, if like the shape is going to work for you if you have different shaped eyes, but the colors will still work for you, absolutely. So I wanted this beautiful eye look to work for everybody. It's so pretty, it's so bright, it'll show up and look gorgeous on everybody. So I'm just building that up a little bit more, and then we're gonna get into the fun stuff. Very pretty. I'm just blending it out, taking those edges and blending them. Now we're getting that shape that we want. Just use that edge and really just blend, blend, blend. See how we're getting the shape that I got on the other eye? And once we get the red down, we will be able to accomplish that. So, very pretty. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is just like your base. This is the building of the base. You want multi-dimensions. You want different color levels. It's just, oh, my hair is a mess. Like, what? Look at this. Oh, gosh. I'll deal with that in the car. But, so now that we got that base down, we're going to do the glitter first. And the reason why is because we don't want the darkness to get all over. So you want to make sure you have the glitter down first. So I'm actually going to be using the glitter from this palette first. And this is just my favorite color out of this palette. It's called Virgin. It's this beautiful rose gold shimmer, and it is absolutely stunning, as you can see. I do like, we're going to use this shimmer in this one, so we are going to be using the Friends palette more. But to get this accomplished look as bright as possible, of course you guys know we're going to go in with the NYX Glitter Primer. Love this stuff. I actually found this at Walmart. One of these, not this exact one, this one I've had forever, and they do last quite a long time. But they had them on clearance for 75 cents. And they only had one left, or I would have grabbed more, but like, I snagged that baby, absolutely. So I took a good amount because what we're going to do, and I will show you. So you're going to grab whatever flat brush. This is actually from Dollar Tree as well. It's just a Wet n Wild concealer brush. And this one I used for the other eye. So you're just going to dip into that. And you know how usually we do a cut crease? We're not going to do that. We're going to cover the whole thing. And I know that kind of defeats the purpose of this color, but still you'll get it right there and it looks so pretty. So I'm literally going to blend out the primer. And we're going to take the glitter pretty far because it is the star of the show. So I'm just putting a nice thin layer all over. Make sure you get your inner corner. And like I said, you have to work with this quickly. So we're going to put the rose gold shimmer down first, and then we will put in the other one because we'll add more primer after. So now that we got that down, you're going to take a flat brush as well. And I'm just using this Luna Magic brush. It looks like this. Very easy to use, and kind of like tap the primer to see if it's tacky enough still. And it is, it's dried down a little bit. So we're going to take that really pretty shimmer from this palette right here, that color right here. Watch this, you guys. Like, it is gorgeous. Look at that. Like, what? Very pretty. I would absolutely, once I, because I use that color a lot. If I run out of it, I'm getting this palette just for that color. That's how good it is. And I don't usually do that. I would be like, it's all right. But this color, oh, and don't put too much glitter down. Like, don't keep piling it on. I learned that the hard way a long time ago because it starts to crease and bunch up and look really, ugh. So just put a nice thin layer of it. I'm going to bring that about right to here because we still want to put that other color down. But you'll see what we do. So we're just tapping. I'm very gently tapping any bald spots, making sure that it is a beautiful layer of that pretty glitter. So I'm going to get this spot right here. Perfect. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, before we go in with the red, that's why I put enough on your hands, you're going to go back to this palette right here, the Friends palette, or whatever palette you have. You don't have to keep buying new palettes to get, if you have these colors, go with it, or go with close colors. What I hate on the beauty industry is that everyone feels like they have to get every single palette out there, and you don't have to. Use what's in your collection. I know I'm the same way, but I do this for you guys. I do this for the beauty industry. I want people to know if these palettes are good or not. So me, I kind of have to do this. Of course, I can't get every single one. That would be crazy. And sometimes I'm gifted them, sometimes whatever, to show you guys. So that is the difference. But don't feel like you have to go out and buy every single palette. You don't. But this is a really good one, and it's affordable, and you can get really cute looks. But this is the Geller cup. It's this one right here. So before we put that glitter down, I want to put a base where the dark color is. So you're going to just grab, I'm using this other Luna Magic brush right here. Looks just like that. And I'm going to tap into that Geller cup, and we're going to start tapping that right out here. And we're going to go pretty far with it, past the upper lash line, just a little bit. And then just put a nice thin layer, and then you're going to go back with your e.l.f. crease brush, and you're going to blend it out. It looks a little crazy in the beginning, but once you blend it, see how we're going to get like that? It looks really freaking pretty. And it's okay if it gets on the glitter a little bit, because it'll just help look more blended out anyway. So you're just going to blend, blend, blend. And I will tell you what's on my lips after we're done, because it is so freaking pretty. This is one of my favorite red lipsticks. It's so good. Okay, so now that we got that down, we're getting similar now, right? So I'm just making sure that is blended. The edges are blended. I got the shape that I want that's going on right now, which is perfect. So now what we're going to do is, before we add the glitter, one more color. I know I'm being excessive, but it came out really pretty, and I want to show you guys. This color called Narrows. It's this one right here, that pomegranate shade from the Hipdot Zion palette. You're going to use the same brush, and you're going to do that right here. Even a little bit over the rose gold glitter is fine. This color is gorgeous. Just tap it right over, just like that, and you're going to go back to your e.l.f. crease brush and blend that out. This is how we're building up that really pretty pomegranate red color. And I am so sorry if you hear my stomach rumbling. It is not happy right now. It's ready to eat. But I'm just blending, making sure everything looks good. And like I said, I would definitely put a set of lashes on with this. I'll probably do that in the car maybe, I don't know. But for right now, we're just going to do mascara. But I will definitely show you a picture with lashes next time. Because this, I'll be doing this look several times. It's so pretty. Okay, so now that we got those colors on, now it's time for the red part of the glitter. So the rest of the NYX Glitter Primer, use your flat brush again. Make sure, that's why to put enough on your hand, because it dries down quickly. You're going to go right in the middle so we can get that nice pop. But you don't want to put that down too early, because it'll dry up on you, and you don't want that. So make sure it hits the top and it comes down just like that. Even put it a little bit over the rose gold glitter because you want it to stick. Okay. Just make sure you don't have too much. That's why I kind of like wipe my brush off and then wipe it off again. Now you can go back to that really pretty red, and whatever brush you have, I'm going to just use the Luna Magic one, and now you're going to tap that on there. It is so pretty. Even your finger will probably work good for this. That's probably actually what I'll do. Ooh, look at that pretty color. That is so pretty. And that is Thanksgiving from the Friends palette. And it's good that it's going over the rose gold a little because you want them to look blended. You don't want them to look separate. So I'm just tapping out the glitter with my finger. The warmth of your finger is going to help that primer and help it all like adhere. So just keep tapping it with your finger. It's definitely pretty good with your finger. So if you're going to do this look, definitely try that. Okay. So now it looks a little wonky right now. We will fix that. You could just take a Q-tip really quick and kind of like, whoop, just wipe the excess off because we're going to put the crease color back in there. Okay, so now that we got that going on, see how this one looks more blended? So what I do is I take this brush right here, the e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm just going to blend this a little bit, just a teensy bit, so it doesn't look so harsh. It's not going to move the glitter around too much because you have that primer or that glitter glue underneath. You're just getting it to not look so harsh. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go back into the rose gold shimmer from the other palette or whatever color you have, and you're going to use your finger again. Jeez, too much color. And I'm just going to tap a little bit more over that color. This is how you're going to get that gradient effect without it looking like bam, separate colors, you know what I mean? So I'm just tapping it with my finger. It's much easier to use your finger when you're trying to blend glitters. Just like that. So we're at that point right now. So now go back to the red glitter and you're just gonna add a little bit more. See how now it looks a little more blended? It doesn't look so harsh anymore. My stomach is like, feed me. Very, very pretty. And then also what I did was I took the white shimmer from here called Clean, and I just kind of added it a little bit to the middle because I wanted to use as many of the shades as possible. Very, very pretty. Look at that. Now it's like a gradient effect. So now we're almost done, you guys. Almost done. So you're going to go back into this palette right here, and you're going to take a little bit more of that pomegranate-y red. Use a small crease brush, a densely packed one. Take that, tap it off, and then you're going to go and you're going to put it out here again. But before you blend it, you're actually going to go and take Geller Cup again as well. Tap that on, tap it off. Do that. I know, it looks a little crazy, but it's super easy. And then you're going to blend that out. Right like this, all the way up. Creating that shape that you want. Make sure it goes up all the way. See, now that we got the shape that we want, now the last color that's going on the top is this color right here called Majesty. This is like a purpley mauve. It's so pretty. And I'm going to make that, see how it's deepened up right here? That's what we're going to do. We're going to deepen it up. And then that is it for the top, you guys. That is it. And then we'll do the lower lash line, and we are pretty much done. And I'll just tell you really quick what is on my lips. And I am putting a little bit of that color on the glitter as well, just because it looks really pretty. And like I said, the blend seems more seamless than, you know, looking like it's a bunch of colors just plopped on there. Okay, so now that we have that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Canyon, that orange. You remember I said we were going to put that back in. Tap it off and use your fluffy Wet n Wild crease brush, and this is when we're going to bring that color back in to blend this out. You're going to blend, blend, blend. And that creates that really pretty, like, shadowy effect. That way nothing looks too harsh. And you can go over the entire pomegranate color again. And I'm holding away from the brush head itself. I'm holding farther on the handle because I don't want to put too much pressure, because if you do, the pigment's not going to move very much. So that's a really good tip. If you want a light amount of pigment or you want more control over it, hold it farther on the brush, because if you hold it like this really close, you're going to get too much pigment in one spot and it's just not going to budge after that. So just making sure that it's all to where I want it. See how now they're looking so pretty. Just gonna do this side right here, and then the top is good. I just wanted to bring that color back because it is just so pretty, but it helps balance it out a little bit too. All right, perfect. So for lower lashes, just grab whatever brush you have. I'm just using because I dropped them all, the Luna Magic one that I used for the top, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna go into, where's that color? You're gonna go into the one we use, the pomegranate color, in the Zion palette. And you're going to go as close to your lower lashes as possible with this brush. And you're going to connect it to the top as well. And I'm bringing this all the way to my inner corner. Just like that. So then what we're going to do is take Geller Cup and do the same thing. Just like that, and you can blend it out a little bit as well. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to take that purpley dark mauve-y color, and we're going to put that to deepen up the lower lash line right here. Make sure you connect it. It just looks more put together that way, with this look anyway. And this is what we're looking like. It kind of made it a little thinner over here, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. But this is it, you guys. Let's put on some mascara, and we are pretty much done. Hold on, my eye's like bugging out because I poked myself in the eye before. So for mascara, all I used was the Lash Princess Essence False Lash Effect Mascara, and then the Tarte Sugar Rush Lash Smoothie Mascara, looks like. Ooh, like that. Gotta get better lighting. So I put down this one first. A lot of people like this mascara. It is really good, especially for the price. I think it's like $4 or $5. And you can build it. It is really, really nice. I do like it for a drugstore option. See how it lengthens too? It lengthens, it gives some pigment. It's very, very black, so it really helps to lengthen, to curl. It does help curl a little bit, but mostly this is really good at lengthening. Very pretty, but yeah, I would rather put a set of lashes on for this look because it's so glammy. I love it. Okay. So now while that is cooking, we're going to put the other mascara on top. I like doing mascara duos. I don't know why, I'm weird. This is what the brush looks like. Now be careful with this brush because that's what I poked myself in the eye with before, and I should have known better because I always poke myself in the eye with this mascara. It's a good mascara, but the wand is kind of wonky. You have to be careful because it will poke you and hurt your eye. It's not fun. Basically, I use this for the tips of my lashes because otherwise if you get it too close to the root, it will poke your eye and it hurts like a son of a gun. All right, there is the eye look, you guys. What do you guys think? I already done my base and all that. I was running late. But what I put on my lips really quick is this Wet n Wild gel lip pencil in the shade Red the Scene. This is my only red lip liner. I need to find more. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations. And then one of my favorite lipsticks, red lipsticks, is this Glamlite one. It is called Red Velvet. It is so beautiful. It has a mirror on the back so you can reapply it. It applies so easily and evenly. It is beautiful. Look at that color. It is so smooth. It is matte, but it doesn't dry your lips out. It is very comfortable. All you have to put is one layer. If you put too many, it will ball up a little bit. But one layer, and then last but not least, I had to add some shimmer. And this is just LA Colors Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Pink. I guess it's pink, but it looks red to me. I don't know. And just to add to it. This smells like candy. This just helps give that nice juicy effect. My stomach is like mad. All right, you guys, so this is it. Let me grab some setting spray and then we are done. I think I'm going to use Urban Decay All Nighter because I want this to last. And I like the one that I got in that sale a long time ago. The Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Long Lasting one, the glow one is really, really nice. And I keep it in the boxes. I'm a weirdo. Before I take my hair down, this is what it looks like. I love this stuff. This really does help your makeup last. And I have used quite a few setting sprays, and this is one of my favorites. It has a nice fine mist. Love it. And it doesn't smell horrible. It smells actually pretty decent, like a nice light scent, but I love this stuff. If you haven't tried this, this is really good to get. Alrighty, you guys, my hair is nuts, but this is the look. I'm going to fix that in the car and stuff. I did curl it last night, but this is the holiday look. The more in detail on what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you want to see more of these for Christmas and the other holidays? Let me know. Gotta put some dry shampoo in here too in the car. But this is the look. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. And I won't be back Friday this week just because I know you guys are really busy. So maybe over the weekend we'll do some skincare and stuff. But have a safe and happy holiday. Thank you guys for joining me. If you like beauty subscriptions and this video, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. You guys mean the world to me. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I'll see you soon.